repeat that, please?
If I had $1 billion, I would invite my parents to travel around the world. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yes. I know that although my parents have traveled abroad many times, but it is my interest. So that's why if I had $1 billion, the first thing I would do is to invite them to travel around the world because there are many places that they haven't been to. And secondly, I would buy a car because my daughter is still very small. So a car would be very useful for us to commute. Next,
Okay,
I
very good. Next, sorry.
uh, I would say maybe half of them for my daughter because when she grows up, I want to send her to study abroad. Be a good chance for her to broaden her knowledge.
Okay, very good.
That's what I want to do.
Thank you, very good. Very good plans. Hung, how are you today?
Yes, so, thank you. And hello everyone, my name is Phương. I'm from Ho Chi Minh City. And if I had $1 billion, the first thing I would do is to spend one third of the money on buying things I always wanted, a car, and also invite my friends for dinners or a party, and uh, and also gives uh, yes, send my family trips to on a trip abroad. And secondly, I spend two-thirds of them on to invest on something like to buy stock or to open a small business.
Okay, that sounds like a great idea. Opening a business is a good way to spend your money. And how are you?
I'm fine. Thank you, teacher. My name is Annie. I'm 22 years old and I live in Hatay province. If I had $1 billion, I would give some money to my grandparents. Then they can spend more money for their health and to travel. And I give my parents um, um, a large of money and to they can extend their business and uh, with my older brother, um, and he can do his business and the last I would open a fashion shop.
Okay, very good. Nyok, how are you today, Nyok?
I'm fine, thank you, teacher. Hello, everyone. My name is Ngọc, and I am living in Ho Chi Minh City. If I had $1 billion, I think I would donate a part of my money to disabled and the poor people in the far areas. And apart from that, I think I would invite my friends and my families to travel with me. And the last thing, I will open a bank account to put the money into it um, to provide my money for my further study and also my further job in the future because I'm still a student, so I don't have a job now. I think so.
Okay. And now, Han. Han, how are you today?
Yes, I'm fine, thank you, teacher.
Very good, thank you. And tell me, how would you spend $1 billion?
Yes, one billion dollars is a big money to me, but I don't know. Actually, I don't have any plan with that amount of money. If, however, I am thinking of uh, establishing a factory that produce the seafood product like shrimp or crab, and then I export the seafood to other country in Europe. Because in Europe, the seafood like shrimp and crab is are rather scarce. So I think the European market is suitable to sell seafood. And then that's why I can do something for the farmer in Vietnam, especially in the northwest of Vietnam, the southwest of Vietnam. Yeah.
Very good. I like all your ideas, student. Very interesting what you would do. Loi, what will you do?
Yes,
How are you?
I'm fine, thank you. And you?
I'm very good, thank you. Tell me, what would you do if you had $1 billion?
Yes, if I had $1 billion, I would buy a house for my parents.
Can you repeat?
Uh,
Hello?
will buy some furniture for our house, and after that, I will save half for my necessities in the future. That is, yes, maybe if I have more free time, I will invite my parents to travel around the world with me. But if I don't have free time, I will calculate. I will consider carefully to invest my money in some specific business.
Okay, very well. Very well to all of you students. All right, thank you very much. And I am very happy to have you in class today. I want to officially welcome you here. And now we're going to speak up. Okay, neither a borrower nor a lender be. This is a very good quote. Neither a borrower nor a lender be. This is from Hamlet. Do you agree with this quote? Are you willing to lend money to your friends or family members? Let's begin. Ning, what do you think of this quote?
Actually, I partly agree with this quote because I think that life there are many times that we need to borrow money from other people. So, so do the other people. For me, if I want to buy a house now, of course I cannot afford to buy it. So I will need to borrow money from other people. And for other people, for example, if you want to buy a house and you don't have enough money, so of course you will have to borrow money from other people. If you don't want to borrow money from the bank, you have to borrow money from your friends or your family people. So I think that is very nature for us to borrow or to lend money. But because we shouldn't frequently borrow or lend money because it is not good. If you often borrow money from other people, they will devaluate them, or they will devaluate you because they will think that you don't have enough money, you don't have much money. But there are many things that we want to buy, we want to spend money. If we don't lend other people, especially when they are really when they really need our help. So it will be not good for our relationship with them. That's why I totally agree with this quote.
All right. Very, very good. Huang, what do you think of this quote?
I think that this quote is just partially true because, of course, it's sometimes difficult to be friends with someone who owes you money or with someone to whom you owe something. Because if you lend them money, we can still be friends if they return your money. But if not, then the friendship is over. So, as in like Lynn said, yes, in some emergency case, we should we should lend money or borrow money. We can lend or borrow money from other, but after that, make sure to return their money. Not the even to family members, the relationship won't be as the same as before you borrow the money. That's what I think.
Okay, very well. And what do you think of this quote?
Uh, I think this quote is true. Because, um,
Can you speak louder, please?
yes. Uh, sorry, teacher. Actually, I have no idea about this quote because uh, um
Well, it says neither a borrower nor a lender means not to borrow money, but not to lend it. What do you think of this?
um 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 I think um if um we we lend somebody money and then in the future when we need the help so maybe we can borrow them.
Okay, very well. I apologize for the inconvenience. I had a small internet problem. Nyok, tell me, what do you think of this quote?
In my opinion, I think the work help people to become the active and independent money user. For example, if we are a borrower, we will work under the pressure to earn and um, to, to return the money to the lender. And also, if we are a lender, it is very sensitive and very difficult to ask friends or family members to return the money for them. And I think if we had, we should earn and work the money for by ourselves. And if we have enough condition and especially good condition, we should give the money for friends and family members and do not ask ask the money again.
I am so sorry. I am so sorry, Nyok. I think there is problems with the system. Do you mind repeating your answer?
Yes, I think the work help people to become active and independent money user. And if we are a borrower, we have to work hard to return the money. And if we are a lender, it is very difficult and very sensitive to ask friends and family members to return the money. And I think if we have good condition, we should give the money for friends and families, not to lend them, to lend money for them.
Okay, very good. Now, Han, what's your opinion?
Yes, I agree partly with the quote because in my life sometimes I also a borrower and sometimes I also a lender too. So I don't think this quote is totally true, but it also depends on the relationship with the borrower. And for example, if our friends or my friends or my family ask me to for some money, I will this is if my friend is a good friend, a close friend, and I understand her situation very well, I can lend her some money, but not very much because because mm, actually I don't know I don't have much money to lend to my friend, and for for the borrower. I think that in some situation, if we are in need, we also ask our family or friend for some money, but we should not ask much. For example, we cannot ask my friend, our friend, or our family the money to build the house or buy a car, because with that kind of that amount of money they cannot give us. So we need to
Okay.
consider the amount of money first.
All right. Thank you, Han. Thank you very much. And Lloyd, what do you think of this quote?
Yes. I think money is a title that is very delicate. So I have no idea about it. But I will answer the next question. No, I'm not willing to lend money to my friends or family members because actually now I have no money. I am a people who I am a people who is always borrow money from the others.
Okay, very good. Now, students, we're going to do some vocabulary. I will begin reading these words, and you can repeat after me. Necessity, investment, mortgage, expenditure, priority, exceed. One more time. Necessity, investment, mortgage, expenditure, priority, exceed. Lynn, can you tell the students in class what the meaning of necessity is?
I think that you must have a read.
Okay. Can you make a sentence with the word necessity?
Yes, clothing and shelter are basic necessities of people.
Okay. Can you write it down in the chat box?
Yes,
Okay, write it down so I can correct mistakes. Wong, what's the meaning of the word investment?
First, can you check my pronunciation?
Sure.
Necessity, investment, mortgage, expenditure, priority, exceed.
That is very good. No mistakes in the pronunciation.
Okay, and investment means the act of putting our money in order to gain a profit.
Very good. Could you make a sentence?
Okay. I will think and write it in the chat box. Okay.
Okay. But I need you to say it and also write it.
Because I hadn't.
Okay, no problem. You can write it down.
Okay.
Don't forget. Okay. Han, do you know the meaning of mortgage?
I think mortgage means agreement, the agreement between us with bank or other organization that we make to borrow money to buy house or something.
Okay. And could you make a sentence with mortgage?
I make a mortgage with the bank to buy a new house.
Okay, very well. And now, could you write down the sentence in the chat box? Anna?
Yes, okay.
Okay, very good. Now let's see. Food, clothing, and shelter are people's three basic necessities. Very good spelling, Lynn. No mistakes. Very good. Nyok, do you know the meaning of expenditure?
Expenditure means using or spending money on something.
Okay. And can you make a sentence with the word?
Yes, I have to decrease my monthly expenditure on shopping.
Okay. Could you please be so kind to write it in the chat box?
Yes, okay.
Okay. And what's the meaning of priority?
Yes. Priority means we order the thing which according to emergency or importance.
Okay. Can you write down a sentence with the word priority?
Write down. Okay.
Yes. Can you write it down as well?
Okay. Okay. Buy in a computer.
Yeah,
is
in the chat
my
box.
first priority.
Okay, well, Han writes her sentence. Let's see. Anne, I make a mortgage with bank to buy a new house. Okay. You could say, I request, because you ask for the money to the bank. I request a mortgage from the bank to buy a new house. And Nyok, I have to decrease my monthly expenditure on shopping. Okay. Han, buying a computer is my first priority now. Very good, Han. And now we have Lloyd. Lloyd, do you know the meaning of exceed?
Oh, yes. I think it means to be greater than a particular number or amount.
Okay. Can you make a sentence with the word exceed?
Yes. My teacher exceeded the speed limit.
Okay, can you please write it down?
Yes.
Okay. Now we have lending investments allow you to be the bank. Okay, that's correct. I will explain this very fast because we're running out of time. Cost an arm and a leg means when something costs a lot of money. And live beyond one's means, it means to spend more money than one can afford, or to spend my money. So my teacher exceeded the speed limit. Very good. For example, the Browns are deeply in debt because they are living beyond their means. These shoes cost me an arm and a leg. Very simple. If you have any question about this part of class, just let me know by raising your hand. But this is very easy. And now we're going for grammar. The structure of suggest. I suggest that you buy what you need. I suggest that you practice English every day. My mom suggested me to get some new clothes. She suggests to consult a doctor first. Okay, now I want to hear your sentences. Lynn, could you give me an example of the grammar sentence?
Yes. He suggested that I work harder.
Okay. Can you please write it down? Oh, Wong, could you give me your example?
Yes, he suggests that uh, here can I like use, I should make something? Can I use should here?
No, you have to use suggest. Oh, I suggest that you should. Yeah, yeah. Sorry. Yes. Yeah. I thought you meant instead of suggest. Yes, you can use should.
Yeah, he suggests that I should make monthly budget plans.
Okay. Can you please write it down to correct it? We have Lynn. He suggested that I work harder. That is correct, Lynn. And could you give me your grammar sentence?
I suggested my friends resolve disagreement with his parents. His parents. Yes.
Okay, you should say, I suggested my friends to resolve the disagreement. To resolve. Nyok. Could you make your grammar sentence, please?
Yes, my tutor suggests I consider carefully before registering subjects.
Okay. And can you write your sentence? We have another example. He suggests that I should make monthly budget plans. That's good. And could you give me your grammar sentence?
Yes. My younger sister suggests me to shop in discount shops.
Okay. Can you please write it down? And well, we have another sentence. My tutor, I consider carefully before registration. My tutor suggests I consider carefully before registering subjects. Okay? My younger sister suggests me shop in discount shops. Suggested me with ed hand. Okay, and now Loy. Loy, can you make your sentence?
Yes. My teacher suggested me that I shouldn't splash out on buying gifts for my girlfriends.
Okay. Very good. If you can write it down. And then, because we're running out of time, students, let's please remember to take only 180 seconds. Okay, students, do not take more than 3 minutes, please. So there's time for everyone. Let's begin with Ling and Fong. Ling and Fong, you can begin your conversation.
Yes, hello Lynn.
Hello, Phương.
So what context you choose?
We'll choose the first contact, okay?
Okay. First you
So, yes.
okay, you talk about some tips first. I choose the second context.
Okay. I think that before he spends for something, before Peter spends for on something, he should make a list of what he wants to buy or what he wants to spend money on. And one more important thing is that when he receives the salary, maybe through the ATM, he shouldn't withdraw all of his salary one moment because with a lot of money in his hand at one time, he will try to spend the money. So he shouldn't withdraw all the money. He just need, he just, he shouldn't withdraw when he will need money. And secondly, he should make a shopping list, write down what he wants to buy and what he doesn't really need to buy.
Okay.
He should do.
Okay, and I absolutely agree with you. For my second, because I choose the second context, so I will give some advice on making monthly budget plans. My advice is similar to you. First, for making plans, we should know why we are budgeting. Because if we are developing a budget just because someone says it's a good idea, it probably won't help very much. And the secondly, we should have a specific, concrete, long-term goal in our mind. Uh, for some people, it's debt freedom. For others, it might be saving for a house or for the ability to make a career change. Thirdly, we should know how much we actually make, because the correct answer here is not just our annual salaries, nor it is dividing our annual salary into 12 parts for a monthly budget. Instead, we should be basing our budget on our take-home pay per month. And fourthly, have some accurate data when it comes to our spending, both monthly and irregularly. And that's some advices that I can think of. Okay, teacher. Uh, teacher?
Okay, students, now is the turn for An and Nyok. An and Nyok, you can begin.
Hello,
Hello.
Anne. Yes. What content do you choose?
Can we talk about contest one?
Yes. Okay.
So, uh, in your opinion, um, you think what tip to spend money more wisely?
I think we should think carefully and make a list paying for some before paying for something, and we should think about the results if we runs out of money. So I think for example, I before before deciding to buy someone, I will think too much and ask my mom whether she allow me to buy or not. And whenever I go to buy something, I will invite my friends or my family to go with me um, uh, in order not to pay excess the expenditure.
I really like your tips, but I have some tip. You want to listen?
Yes.
I think we should write down all the expenses, so we can know the money we spend and we find out the overspend. And I think before buying something, we should compare the cost of each other store, and I think we shouldn't buy um, um, too cheap goods, because I think it's difficult to guarantee to get high quality goods, and it can be durable things, and I think um, um, and I think electronic goods and fashion goods usually discount or sell their products at a discount. So I think it's time for us to buy this product with good price. And
Okay, students, thank you very much. Sorry for interrupting you. Well, would you like to do the conversation again with Han? Huang? Hello, Huang? Lin, would you like to do the conversation again with Han?
Oh, yes.
Okay, Lin and Han, you can begin.
Okay. So we will make another conversation, okay? Hello, hi.
Hello, Linh.
Yes. So which context do you want to choose?
I think I prefer contact too.
Okay, now so you start first.
Yes. Some advice on making money budget plans. As you know, spending money is very important for the new couple because if we cannot meet a month, we can get into debt. Debt, also we can. It's not easy for a new couple to make and miss monthly. So I think Susan suggest Susan to do a shopping list first. Whenever she come to the supermarket, because when we do a shopping list, we can estimate the amount of money we should spend for the shopping. Susan, I suggest Susan to not to buy unnecessary things because the unnecessary things will cost a lot for her, a lot from her money. And furthermore, Susan should spend less than what she earned for a month, so that she can save some money. And also eating out is rather it costs more money than cooking at home. So I suggest Susan should cook at home. Although cooking at home may take some time, but it can save her some money for the eating out.
Okay. In Vietnam, wives often ask their husbands to give them all the money, all the salaries. So do you think that Susan should do the same thing?
Excuse me,
She ask her husband. Should she ask her husband to give her all of his salary?
I think in Vietnamese tradition, the wife is the person who keep the money for the spending, because also women tend to spend money wiser than the men. We should not ask our husband to give all the money to the wife, but we should limit the spending expenditure for a week or a month.